All right, Tor. Okay, so today, what we're going to do is we're going to be kind of going over, internet marketing, Google SEOs, TikTok SEO, video ranking, how to rank your website, how to rank your video, how to rank your articles, and what we do before we do any marketing on the internet. Okay, so the first thing that we do before we do any marketing on the internet is that we got to start doing our research in terms of like, what is it that our buyer is thinking about or is wanting to purchase, right? So we go to this website called Google ads.google.com. And essentially what this website does is that it allows you to search for keywords that has a high monthly volume, okay? So whatever business that you're in, if you're selling, say like houses, if you're selling cars, or if you're selling, motorcycle or dirt bikes or ATV or anything like that, you want to see how many searches that keyword gets every single month or a week. So for for us, what we normally do is you can look at, like, say, homes for sale in Fresno, right?
Yeah.
So when we're looking to buy a house, the first thing that people look at is they type on home for sale in Fresno, California. On Google or on TikTok or on YouTube. Okay. Or if you're looking to buy, prom dresses, right? Let's just say for your daughter, or whatever, right? What you do is you look at prom dresses for sale, right?
Okay.
Now, if you're looking for like a blue prom dresses for sale, then you write blue prom dresses for sale. Okay. So when you're looking at, so you have a daughter and your daughter wants a blue prom dress for sale, right? And what do you do, right? You go on Google and you type in blue prom dresses for sale. You click on the results, and what you see here, right, is that every single month there's people right here, average monthly searches. There's people that searches these keywords. For example, blue prom dresses for sale. There's about 100 to 10 to 100 people searches every single month. There's people that search a cheap blue prom dresses. What we can do is we can take this out, right? Instead of saying blue, we can just say prom, right? Dresses for sale. Another thing that you can look at, right, is that you can look for wedding dress for sale. Like, these are the keywords that people search every single month. And you see here, cheap prom dresses for sale, discount prom dresses, cheap ball dresses. So these gets about 10,000 to 100,000 searches every single month. And then from there, what you'll see is 3-month changes, year-to-year changes, and competition. Competition is really like, how competitive is it for you to bid on the keyword, because other people are bidding on it also as well, right?
Competition, is this some kind of a dollar amount or is this percentage?
This is the competition just gives you like a rate, like medium, low, or high.
Okay.
And what it does is that it gives you an idea of how competitive the keyword is in terms of like when you try to buy that keyword, you rank on top of the Google search algorithm. Okay. And over here, I'll show you how much Google pays you per click, or how much they charge you per click. By understanding how much they charge you per click, you can get a good sense of how much they will pay you if your video, your article, your title has that keywords that's relevant to what it is that the buyer or the is looking for, right? So for example, if you write an article, right, say cheap prom dresses, and in that article it rank on the first page of Google, and your video rank on the first page of YouTube, and your photo, right, says all that stuff. What it does is that you'll partner up with Google Ads, right? And what Google Ads does is that they'll pay you for every single time somebody visit that keyword specifically. Part of that percentage of the what they normally charge for the advertiser. So you're making money off of that. Okay, so let's just use let's just use cheap prom dresses for example, okay, and then we'll go into what we do normally in real estate, or mortgages, or any company that you look at, okay. So right immediately you'll see all these cheap prom dresses sponsored right there, right on the top. They're paying about 25 cents, 26 cents a click. I click on it. That means Shin is paying Google 25 cents, right? These are beautiful prom dresses. This one right here, you don't see an ad, promgirl.com, right? So you click on promgirl.com, and what you'll see is that you'll see all these dresses that this company, which is promgirl.com, make. There's a lot of niche websites that you can create. You can use this for your so when we used to do internet marketing and Google SEO, what we do is we'll take out all these keywords right here, put it on an Excel spreadsheet, that has high traffic. Normally in the beginning, what we do is we look at keywords that has about 1,000 to 10,000 monthly searches. Because it's a little bit easier. It's on a minimum. There's about 1,000 searches every single month. That means what we want to do is we want to rank those. It's worth it. Like there's 1,000 visitors for that keyword every single month. We want to rank those keywords on our videos, our photos, and our thumbnails. All right.
So when we put those keywords on our, let's say, website, and somebody click, we pay Google or Google pay us, or they pay Google, or who pay who?
So for example, right, if you have a website like a blog, what you can do is you can sign up for Google AdSense and for your blog, and the blog will connect Google AdSense to your blog, and Google will pay you money every single time somebody visit your site. Because what Google is going to do is they're going to run an ad on your website. Now, this is for if you have like a plain website like KV Core or like whatever, it's not going to work, but you need a website like, for example, like a WordPress or like a Shopify or like a like a plugin. So all you need a plug on these websites. You can download a plugin, and then you can put it in your website, and then you put your Google ad link in Google AdSense link into it, and Google AdSense will start marketing Google ad to you. So like, for example, this website doesn't have any ads, right? Because it's like e-commerce. But if you look at like other website, for example, like this one, maybe. Okay, so this one is also a prom website, right? They're trying to rank it. But let's just see if I can find a blog, right? So cheap prom dress blog, right? Let's see if I can find a blog. So then I can see if there's an ad on there. Okay. So you'll see there should be like an ad set. Most of the time when you're looking for these specific like commercial retail keywords, you're going straight to their website, so let's see right here, teen Vogue. So let's look at teen real quick, and you'll see that they're probably connected with Google ad. Oh, I just deleted the ad right here. So this is one of the ads. So IKEA. So IKEA is running an ad on that particular blog, and every single time they pop up this ad, Google pay this teen vlog a certain amount of money. All right. So that's how they work. Okay. And you can do that on your blog and on your website too. It's like a store. Okay. So let's go ahead and close this out. And this gives you an idea of running traffic, specific keywords for your website, internet marketing, SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's do like a real estate. Let's do a real estate niche, right? So what we like to do is we like to look at homes for sale in Madeira, right? Cal, or houses for sale in Madeira, right? Calchilla, right? Houses for sale in Calchilla, California. You know, the thing that you want to notice is that it costs the same amount of money and time. It costs the same amount of time and effort ranking these keywords versus any keywords that you're thinking of. So if you're looking to like rank in the high market area, it's going to be a little bit more competitive. But here, let me see, get this Chowchilla. Okay, but in terms of like, here, let me go back. Okay, so Chowchilla homes for sale in Fresno.
New development.
Where?
New development. New development. Chowchilla.
So basically, what you want to do is so new homes for sale in Chowchilla, right?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to do new home for sale in Chowchilla. All right.
Yep.
All right. Or maybe if you want new homes for sale in Fresno. Okay.
Either way, yeah.
All right. So that's enough. You know what I mean? So basically, let's go ahead and start doing a search real quick. And the idea here is that we want to look at all the keywords that Google give us to make a suggestion. You know, in the beginning, when we're first starting to rank out, we can start with like the one that gets 10,000 to 100,000 searches,
Right.
or we can start the one with 1,000 to 10,000. I normally like to start with the one with 1,000 to 10,000, but you can go ahead and start with the high searches if you want. So what I normally do is I look at all these keywords, right? When you search for houses for sales in Fresno, California, it gets about 10,000 to 100,000 searches every single month. Okay.
Yep.
So what we want to do is we want to copy all these keywords and put those keywords in our title, our descriptions, and our tag, in our videos, our article, our photos.
Yeah.
In all social media sites. That is the key. In all social media sites. Because YouTube and Google and TikTok, it's an algorithm. So for example, right, when you're watching a video of Amy, right? Amy is in the local market like you.
Yeah.
Right? And you watch a video of Amy and she's doing home for sales in Fresno. And the algorithm attached you and Amy are looking at home for sales in Fresno. Okay. It knows that you're interested in home for sale. Now, Amy is just one agent. And now, you know, you are making Johnny, he's also making a video of houses for sale in Fresno. In the keywords, the descriptions, and a thumbnail. So the algorithm would be like, hey, if Tador likes to watch video home for sale in Fresno, let's just show him this other guy video.
Okay.
You know, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna show you a different person video because it's relevancy.
Relevance, yeah.
Here's the thing. So normally what I do is I would do my research first, copy all these keywords, right?
Yeah.
So there's buy house in Fresno, buy home for sale in Fresno, houses for sale in Madera, right here, about 1,000. And you see Madera, right? It's growing. You see within the last 3 months, more people are searching it, over 900%. That's a very good sign. A lot of people are searching home for sale in Madera, right?
Yep.
So you're like, oh, that market is growing.
Yep.
You know, like people are buying in that area. People are searching in that area, right? They're not buying it. So for a Google trend, because what they do is they search on the internet first and then they buy. Okay. So you see like houses for sale in Madera County, new construction houses, like new homes in Fresno right here. New constructions home in Fresno get about 1,000 houses for sale. So these are all the keywords that that we can rank on our videos. Now, what I normally like to do is I would like to rank each for every single video. I like to rotate these keywords in my title, my description, and my tag. Not only in these videos, in my photos, not only in my photos, but if I have articles using Grok or ChatGPT to help me write these articles, I like to have these articles with these keywords in my title, my descriptions, and my tag. Okay. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can rank your videos, right? So now if you have KV Core, what you can do is you can go to your KV Core, and there's webs there. For example, you can rank it in your blog. So all you need to do here is you can go to your IDX site, okay, and you can go to your pages. You can go to Web Manager, okay. You can go to your pages. You can rank your pages as well, right? You can create a site right here, service area and SEO. You can put your city right here that you want to rank, like home for sale in Fresno. You know, Fresno home for sale. You can rank these specific keywords, right? Blog. You can put you can write a blog article with your keyword. So, for example, you can easily post a blog article with the keyword, right, on your website. Embed, you can embed you know, other things in here also as well. But really what we want to do is let's just look at keywords real quick. Currently right now you are wanting to dominate the Chowchilla market, right, Fedor?
Yeah.
So the first thing that we do is we look at houses for sale in Chowchilla, okay, or we look at homes for sale in Chowchilla. Whatever keywords that we want to, like here, this one's also gets about 1,000, right, to 10,000.
Yeah.
Houses for sale also get some. We'll get some of that. Let's see. And you can do this not only houses for sale, you can do this for selling also as well. So when you're selling a house, right, Tador, what do you search on the how to sell your home without an agent? How to in Chowchilla, how to sell your home in Chowchilla, you know? These are like keywords that you use when you're searching. So when you're thinking about selling a house, you type on Google how to sell homes in Chowchilla, how to sell my home fast in Chowchilla. You know, you want to get into the mind of the seller or the buyer or your target audience. Okay. So let's go ahead and copy just one keyword right now, and let's just go to houses for sale in Chowchilla real quick. All right, so I'm going to give you 2 examples of houses for sale. Now I'm going to go on TikTok real quick, right? And I'm going to look at some videos of people doing houses for sale in Chowchilla. All right. So this guy, he says for sale Chowchilla. They don't get that much search over here. But TikTok is a search engine. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put houses for sale in Chowchilla in the thumbnail, in the description, and in the title. Okay. In the title, you can do you know, and you can see all these agents touring houses for sale in Chowchilla, right? All right. And then you know, you can rank these keywords up, and when people, you know, and that's the beautiful thing. Okay. Now let's just say, for example, because YouTube and Google is not the same as TikTok, it gives you an idea of how many people searches on Google. It's all transferable. It's all repeatable. You know what I mean? So like, if people are searching in Google and YouTube, they're also searching in TikTok and Instagram also as well. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go on Google, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to look at houses for sale in Chowchilla. Now, when we look at houses for sale in Chowchilla, there's people that's running ads on there. So, for example, this guy right here with the Century Homes, Woodside Home, they're running ads, okay? And Zillow running ads, Redfin, all these people are running ads, okay?
They're running ads, but you cannot select who to run ad on your blog.
Right, but you see how like it costs them about 27 cents to run the ad on top of Google to get a click. Well, you know, once you become a YouTube partner, I'll show you, YouTube has ad set and ads also as well. So like, for example, if you look at houses for sale in Chowchilla, you can rank your specific keywords for these for your website, right? And then you can click at images. There's some image, you can rank your photos. Once you list your photos on like say a search engine or like a video, you need to list it with houses for sale in Chowchilla, and these are all the photo that click up. And if you have a blog, right, they'll click on that photo and it'll lead to your blog, and then they'll buy from your blog. So basically, you have a website, which is a store, but no one knows that your store exists, and now they do. Okay.
Now, just a quick question about the website. The EXP website, it's not gonna do it for you, right? Your personal agent site, title company EXP.
It's good, but you're competing with so many other builders and other sites. You need to like niche down, and you got to niche down and create like article pieces and other pieces that people can.
Sure.
For example, it's really hard to rank in Google. So what you want to do is you want to try to rank in social media sites.
Yeah, just stop for a second, okay?
All right.
Forward. Алло, привет.
Привет, смотри, мы гуляем.
Ну ладно, фоткайте. Я сейчас тут тренируюсь. Я сейчас тут
Ну ладно, не мешай.
обещаю. Я как только закончу, я тебе перезвоню. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
So now that you look at the photos, right, you see that you can rank photos with keywords, right? For example, if I were to click one of these photos, right, Century 21 photo, I click on this, I visit the site, and now they're going to show me a whole bunch of Chowchilla homes for sale.
Right.
That's what you want. And then when they click on a couple of things, they'll ask for my name, phone number, email, and now I become a lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's part one, but let's go ahead and go back, and I want to show you that it's not just photos. You can also rank in like maps.
Mm-hmm.
For example, let me go back real quick. Like for example, maps, right? When you create like an address, right? Mm-hmm. Like for example, a business address, you can create a map and you can rank that keywords, home for sale in Madeira, and you'll see some of this real estate company that pops up, and they're ranking their map, their map. So then when people search as houses for sale or how to sell my house, their business page will rank up. Okay, so here's what you'll see on some of the competition that it's up there, and mind you, no one is doing this. No one's doing it, right? Yeah. So like for example, if I go into James and Maurice, right? James Maurice, right? And then you'll see my Google business page. You can see that it is ranked. You see how it's ranked right there. There's certain key. You can edit this right here. You can edit your page, okay? And you can edit the. Let me see if I can edit my profile real quick and show you. You see how I only put a couple of words in the in my description, Tador?
Yeah.
How to sell your house without a realtor, how to sell your house without a realtor, real estate agent Fresno, realtor, I put the keywords in there also as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put as many keywords as you want. You can put as few keywords that you want. But the idea is you want to fit as many keywords in the descriptions and the business name as much as possible.
Right.
Sometimes like, businesses, they put it's the title of their the name of their business is best Chinese food in Fresno, right? So they title their company best Chinese food in Fresno, right? Restaurant. And the reason why they do that is because it's Google SEO. And when visitors visit, they type in best Chinese food in Fresno, and then that keyword will pop up on the front page of Google. Okay, so you got to think in terms of like lead flow and lead generation. So that is the search. You can do it through map. You can do it through short videos. Right here, you see all these short videos. Now Google they have short videos now. Okay, so notice how there's Chowchilla homes for sale, the short videos.
Yeah.
Now they're ranking short videos. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to look at you want to So they're ranking TikTok, Instagram short videos, but also remember, Google owns YouTube Shorts. So what you want to do is you want to look at some of these stuff so that you can have a good idea, right? All right. So now that you see that they rank short videos, right? And these are all the tabs. Now you look at videos. Look, this is me.
Yep.
I did this video like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's still ranked.
I see.
You know what I mean? So, and this video of me, I think, is it me? Yeah, it's still ranked. You know, so you know that gives you an idea of how to rank your website. So web. So you look at all the webs. Okay, so now that you know, I'm gonna show you real quick what I do to my YouTube channel on how to rank specific keywords. So I'm gonna go to my, so right now I'm just focused on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, right? But really it's just YouTube right now. I'm gonna show you real quick, Todor, some of my analytics, all right?
Okay.
All right, so let's look at my analytics. Let's look at my content, all right? So the first thing that you wanna do is you wanna download TubeBuddy, because TubeBuddy will allow you to see how your video is ranking, all right? So I'm gonna show you, let's look at my content, and let's look at the video that just got released, say today. Okay, so this video just got released today. I did a search. Houses for I did my Google Analytics already, right? So houses for sale in Lathrop, California, right? That is the keyword that I'm plugging it in. On top of me plugging it in there, I'm just plugging in other things also as well. Like for example, I also plug in the keywords for like the builder, because sometimes people search builders and builders get searches too.
Yeah.
You know, so like for example, builders. So I squeeze in touring Richmond homes, houses for sale in Lathrop, California, starting at this, right? So what you want to do is you want to install TubeBuddy, and TubeBuddy will allow you to. So I put the keywords in my my title, and I put my keywords in my description right here. Okay, I put my keywords in my description. All right, here, and you can kind of see. Oh, there's my. Here we go. I'll copy this keyword. I'll put this keywords in my description real quick, so then you can kind of see. Oops. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's already in here. Okay, so you can kind of see that you see that that because you have TubeBuddy, it'll give you an idea of like how your video, how your keyword is ranking, right? Green means good. That means that, like, for example, if people were to search houses for sale in Lathrop, California, my video will be ranked #1. Now, YouTube and Google prioritize relevancy and new content. Okay, your content will be fresh for like 3 or 4 days, and it'll rank.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then you put it in the tags. You put it in the. You put the keywords in the description title, and now your YouTube video would rank. You have to be consistent with it. Okay. You can't just do it once and then expect it to happen. You have to do it every single day for about a month or 2 or 3 months. You know what I mean? After 3 months, then your video and your website would rank. And then you put your video location, which is Lathrop or Chowchilla. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to show you, say, my past video. Let's just say this one. Okay, Todor. This is Roseville. This one got 400 views within the last, say, hour. Okay, within the last couple of days. And you see here that after a couple of days, like the search engine kind of died off, but my video still ranked as Roseville homes for sale right here as #1. And you can kind of see. So let's look at this video analytics real quick.
Okay.
And you see that I got over 300, and YouTube paid me about $1 already, roughly about 60-something cents. But that was the last couple of days. But within the last couple of hours, it picked up, right? So basically, for every normally for every single, like, say, 1,000 views that each of these videos generate, YouTube pays me about $6 per 1,000 views, you know, for each individual videos, right? So for example, Theodore, what you want to look at is you want to look at the searches. You see how right here? You see how like this page gets about 17 searches.
Yeah.
This video, so people's searches within the last 48 hours, right? There's about 17 new people click on this video because they searched that keyword.
Oh, I see.
So basically 17 new buyers that just went into your open house. You know what I mean? On top of that 17 new buyers that searches the open house, we also have about 380 visitors to our open house. You know what I mean? And they're revisiting all other videos that we've done. Now, this is just the long form content. Google and YouTube and TikTok, they're ranking short form content. Okay? So what you can do is you can look at the short content. I want to show you something very powerful because the short content, Tador, it's easy for you to create also as well, because once you create long form content, the short form is just a click of a button, right? So here's an example, right? Let's just look at an example of a short form content. Some of these videos, like let's just look at this one, right? This one right here, house for sale in Tracy. You see how I put house for sale in Tracy right there in the title, the descriptions, and also the tag, Tador?
Yeah.
Right? So currently right now, this video is done ranking. It ranked for like say 2 weeks, and after that, my other content ranked above that content. You know what I mean? So I'm trying. What I'm doing is I'm outranking myself also as well. So I'm spamming the internet with that keyword, and I'm dominating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With like small little soldier of me, like armies of me everywhere.
Yep.
Okay. And now what you'll see here is that let's look at the analytics for this, all right, Tador, and see how well it did. It didn't take me that much effort. YouTube still paid me 12 cents. And you'll see here, let's look at the analytics, okay? Let's look at the analytics. Notice over here that you see the audience. I want to show you the audience, okay? So right when I released that video, you see the new people that visited my site. Here, let me pull this out. Let me pull for this specific video. I want to show the unique visitors. I want to show the these are the brand new people that visited my site. You know what I mean? Because of that video. And out of that, I got 2 more leads. Subscribers are like people that are interested in home for sale. You know what I mean? In Tracy. And if you do it long enough, you know, you'll get like hundreds and thousands and you know, subscribers. And this is how you win. Okay. You don't have to do real estate. You can branch off into other market, other business. But what happened is that real estate happened to pay us a lot of resources, so then we can kind of reinvest it back into business. All right. So let's look at, I want to show you the keywords, okay? Because this is going to be very important for you to kind of understand. Google traffic right here, Google searches. Let's go see more because I want to show you this section. Okay, so this is the short, okay? Out of that, Tador, look at how many searches this video got me. YouTube searches, 178 people click on that video because I just put, I mean, that video, like I already made a long form content tour already. It took me less than 3 minutes, less than like 2 minutes to create that short, because what YouTube allow you to do is allow you to clip shorts within a long form content video. You know, so I make a video that is 12-minute long tour, and then I clip the kitchen the backyard and the master bathroom.
Yeah.
And I put the keywords in these shorts for these.
Mhm.
And you notice it gets me over 178 searches. These
Yeah.
are brand new people that are looking to buy. All right.
Mhm.
And they subscribe. Okay. And they watch the long form content after that. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to start owning real estate on the internet.
Yep.
Owning real estate on the internet. So how do you own real estate on the internet? You own real estate on the internet by owning these keywords. Okay,
Yeah.
these keywords are real estate on the internet. They're
Yes.
worth a lot of money. Okay, so we're digital
Real
content creator and we're digital real estate agent, and we own digital real estate.
Yep.
All right, and these keywords are real estate.
Mm-hmm.
And now what you want to do is you want to rank these keywords in TikTok and YouTube. TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. Later on, if you have an assistant, their assistant can help you create content for you. But in terms of like help you edit it and make a whole bunch of small content. But in the beginning, you just got to make 1,000 videos on your phone. Just record every single video as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And upload it right away.
Yeah.
You know, a lot, you know, so that is what you do. And that is how I do it. So in the beginning, to recap, okay, I take all these keywords, right? And then I copy it into an Excel. I create an Excel.
Yeah.
And then the Excel has all the keywords in certain area that I want to own digital real estate.
Great.
Brentwood, California, Lathrop, California, Mountain House, California, Tracy, California, Sacramento, California, Oakland, Manteca, Pacifica, Walnut Creek, Cupertino, right? San Francisco, San Pablo, Saratoga, Concord.
Right.
And you just own digital real estate. That's how you win. Some people own rental property. We own digital real estate.
Yep.
Okay. And what we do is we use the keyword first. Remember, Tador, before we make content.
Yep. Before we make content. Yes.
And here's how you win. Here's how you win on the internet. All right. First, decide what is it that you want. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, block out the noise. Block out the noise, the people that are telling you what doesn't work and what does not work and all that stuff. And number 3, do a lot of volume. Do so much volume that it's like a spray. You're a sower right now. You're just sprinkling seeds, thousands and millions of seeds. You read the Bible before in the past.
Yep.
God said to sprinkle seeds in the ground. Some seeds fall into ground that produces 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Some seeds doesn't. This is your seed.
Yes. I understand.
All right. So hopefully that helps, Sador. Is there any other questions that you want me to go over before I end this recording, so that I can upload it on YouTube for training purposes, for other people to kind of like review?
So my understanding is that the eXp Realty website will allow you to use keywords for the Google SEO, right?
Yeah. So you have to find the website embedded section right here.
Okay.
And then you gotta find, like, say, some of the widget. And like, for example, what I would do is that I would there's like pages that you can create, within it, and you can rank those pages. Like buy a home guide right here, there's all these like pages that you can create, like home buyer guide, about us guide, like all these pages are already created. And you can put keywords in those pages, but it's really hard to rank web pages. That is something that you do in 2020. No, that is something you do in 2000.
I see.
That is during the stage of Yahoo, MSN time frame.
I see.
It's very easy to rank during that time. This is the time where you rank in social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Another thing that you can rank also, if you want, Tador, is you can rank Pinterest.
Right.
So people look at home design, like you can, if you can rank Pinterest also as well. Pinterest will give you a lot of traffic.
Okay.
So if you want, you can rank your keywords on Pinterest. You know,
Now, is the company providing any training on search engine optimization, as far as you know, company wise? Are they posting any trainings?
you know, this is high level stuff.
It's stuff. They don't do it yet. Yeah.
This is stuff that like no one would
No one
teach you.
Yeah.
No, because this is stuff that you learned back in 2000,
Yeah.
ranking blogs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ranking like blogs. Like back then when we used to rank websites and when we used to do internet marketing,
Mm-hmm.
what we do is we do like how to make money online.
Mm-hmm.
Blog, right? And we rank how to make money online keywords on blogs. And when people search that, then we make them offers on how to make money online. You know, these are things that this is like pre-Amazon day.
So basically, ranking the website is not so much of a priority nowadays because people are searching for the content, not necessarily for the name of your website.
You know, exactly, because right now in this day and age, right, people are going on, people are not on website, they're on social media, right? So they're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, right? But the beautiful thing is that remember in the beginning when Johnny, he's a home buyer, right?
Yeah.
And Johnny, he's just clicked on like home for sale in Vegas, and he see like a video, and he watched that video for 30 seconds to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And now the YouTube algorithm noticed that he's interested in home for sale in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So now Johnny is interested, and he saw Amy. Amy does that video for, and now, but Amy is not just the only real estate agent. Tador also does home for sale in Vegas, and Tador speaks Bulgarian. He speaks Spanish, and he speaks other languages. And now YouTube and TikTok create an algorithm that pushes me to other YouTube, other content creator. And now I build that relationship with that other YouTube video content creator. And now I follow him. And when it's time for me to buy, I go after him because he is relevant. He creates a lot of video, and I trust him versus other person, because the other person only did one video for every single month, while Johnny already did like 1,000 video, and he's always updating and he's relevant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think on this topic, the marketing CEO, we got enough today, so we can like stop the recording.
Okay, so if you're gonna stop recording, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the recording, and then if you guys have any questions, reach out to me or Tador. If you're interested in joining our company and joining our brokerages, do reach out to myself or Tador. Definitely reach out to Tador. I'm gonna put his contact information below. We work together, we're partners, and if you want to learn about the partnership program, connect with Tador, and then connect with me also as well, and we'll love to help you guys out. All right, guys.
Okay. Now, you're gonna put the video on a training for people who are already part of eXp Realty, or
this is for agents of out of eXp, and also for the people within eXp. You know, but if you're not in eXp and you're wanting to learn more about like our company or our brokerages, you know, and how by partnering up with Tador and I at eXp. You know, we'll love to help you guys out, you know, but do reach out to Tador first, and then, to answer some of your questions, and then we'll love to help you guys out.
All right. So that's good enough. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to end this recording. Guys, peace and love, guys.
Peace and love. Okay. So now.